design I've come up with. I built this for one of the guys on my server. I was just experimenting. I said he could live on it, so I'll connect and show you, give you a tour of what it looks like, and then give you a kind of a basic walkthrough of how you build it. It can be done in different stages. Probably better for 2 to 3 men playing, but it's kind of a bigger build, so, and the upkeep is kind of ridiculous, so I would recommend it on like a quarter decay or even no decay, or a 5x, 10x. Might be able to pull it off with a 2x if they have big stacks, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass depending on what you build it on. And I'm building this today on Rust America, so you guys can come check it out, see it in real life, in real life game, and test it out. Of course it's dead right now because it's wiped out, but I wanted to get a show at least what the completed version of it looks like. Nothing else. I'm not sure when the server owner is gonna wipe the server, so we'll see. And after building it, the guy that moved in put in turrets, so I'm gonna have to be in banished mode. Put on God mode too, just in case. Okay. Okay, I'm already banished. So first things first, show you guys my pet bear I got up on top of here. Because as an admin, I like to just keep myself hidden inside of here. Nice little platform. It's really fun as you get to these guys all mad at you and then go to sleep inside there. So they're always like on point. Yeah, alright, so a little off track. Okay. So for this base design, you're going to want a pretty decently flat area. Actually, hold on. It's over here. Sorry guys. Oh, I was going the right way. I'll let it render in. So I haven't come up with a name yet, but I think if you go to Back to the Future 2, kind of looks like Biff's Hotel, so I'd like to call it something related to that, but if you got any ideas, leave a comment on what you think it should be called. But this is the general exterior. This is all in high qual, so pain in the ass to raid. I haven't figured out the calculations yet because it could be so much different, and I mean you could even go a step further and honeycomb this, but you'll see with the way it's set up what I mean. So here, not sure, I think I'll be able to open these doors since I'm not since I'm invisible. I think in admin I'll be able to open these. Yeah, cool. So, first things first, this is how you get in. Oops. A little bit of a high jump in. And you're going to go through 2 of these doors. And then these, normally I have these set up as a door switch. And then you put a RF sensor right here up on the wall. So whenever someone comes into this area, the door is going to open up and the turret will be exposed to kill them. Otherwise, it'll be shut, preventing them from destroying your turret until they're actually in here and it opens up. So it makes it a lot harder to raid. So they can, you know, after they have these doors off, you know, they're gonna be to this range and they wouldn't, the door would be closed. You know, so then they walk into this area right here. All of a sudden, boom, the sensor goes on, door opens, they get lit up, lose all their stuff. So the way to stop that, they're gonna have to like probably incend into here and try to destroy the electronics, or destroy the door and then have to destroy the turret on top of it. And then so this is then a drop down. This one I have is wood. I've been experimenting with this. You couldn't put stashes down. Like if you did have you know, no water here, you could probably put stashes. With the way where I built, you know, it didn't work. But then you could set it up where you have your, you know, most expensive stuff right here. Put some stone over this, and then when you really need to, you can either pick it or use stashes or satchels to blow it up. But you see, intruders are going to have to duck down to get under this. Boom, they get lit up. That's the first row. Second row. Alright, if they get past all that, you know, it's a hard fucking one to hit, especially when you got water right here. If they, like normally what I tried to experiment with was putting a flame turret here, but and a regular turret, but you weren't able to get past it, to jump up and get past the door, so I kind of screwed myself there. But yeah, if this was all water, if they tried to use any incense, it's not going to do anything, it's just going to go all right away. So then, eventually, you know, they're going to get past it. They'll drain these, but it's going to be a bitch. Then they've come into a second turret room with a door that opens up. Only, you know, I put it up normally right there, you know. And then that's going to make it such a fucking hard time trying to get in here. This opens up to your second door, or I don't know what you would call this, your second airlock. And then what I did is I have my workbench level 3 in here, and then my lockers. And I also have this chair here, but I just kind of was lazy and left that there. But that opens up into here. And I like having this here too, instead of having it right by my loot, so it makes it harder to figure out where you're going to go. Then that opens up to the main living chambers where everything is, you know. You could replace these turrets with anything else, you know. Flame turrets and sleeping bags don't go well together, same as rugs. But I really don't care. So the biggest thing to this base is that it's got 2 furnaces in it. You could have up to 3 if you wanted, but I like to have 2, just, you know, one to run sulfur, one to run steel, metal frags, whatever. And you've got these loot rooms here, where you've got all your little shit. Stack them however you want to stack them, you know, whatever's most convenient for you. And the cool thing is too, there's also this area with the turret behind it, with just the peephole, so it makes it way harder to blow into. And you can mix around these rooms however you want. It's all symmetrical how it's built. And the same with this area too, where the TC room is. I have it set up this way, where it comes in, and you gotta go through 2 doors, and then there's a walled off TC, or windowed off TC, making it pretty hard to get to. And it's not dead center either, which is a good thing, because you know, most people, a big base, They're gonna find the open spot like that, and then they're gonna drill in through the ceiling, and then best case they get into here, and then they've got all these doors to choose from that they gotta waste their shit on to try to figure out what's what. And then, for me personally, you got all these boxes and shit. Drop whatever you need, stack however you want. Like, I have this one set up. I got my cards over here, fuses, diving gear. Because I was running this solo for the rockets and shit for like defense. Meds. You can have your cooking shit under there, whatever. This is kind of like my kitchen. That's what my bag. Kitchen. I got the fridge and shit. Miscellaneous bullshit. But my main loot I was keeping up here, and this is a little shit show in itself. It makes it so it's kind of bunker style. The flame turrets. You can also put shotgun traps down here. You can put regular gun turrets. But I did the flame turrets because I got the ladders here, and these are like damn near impossible to jump back up on after you get through or jump down. So it just so happened though how the deepness of this and whatnot, it just worked out this way. It would be very hard to replicate, but you could. And so that's why I did set this up with the flame turrets. It burns the fucking ladders. They're trapped in here until they're killed. And so or they're drained. And then I mean they also got to get past that turret right there too. So that's gonna be a bitch. But this brings up the multi-levels. Normally, what I would do is probably build a wall. I was thinking of building a plan on it, but it was just too far into wave. To block that off, put another gun turret, 5.56 turret, whatever. And then put another one up here. So this is just protected right now by shotgun traps. And there's Mr. Rogers. He's living in here. And it's just multiple layers. You can, box those off, have boxes filled in there, and just have this as your main loot. I only ended up putting up 2 of the turrets here. And this is where I got my electronics. This is like, gonna be if they picked this one to drill through, they picked right, I guess. But I had a bunch of high quality metal. Well, I had a bunch of shit up here, but ended up using it yesterday to get fuel. Let's see. So that's like the main part of the base. But you could also use this idea like on like a high pop server, like 5x, 10x high pop, and have this as you and your crew's main living working area, and then the upstairs you could use as a hotel to rent out to people to or some noobs and shit. You can have them just be your bitches or your slaves or whatever, and farm for you. Or I mean, you guys can use it for maximum storage and just have all of your crap in there, because we'll see this this next area is like honeycomb slash or storage. And this also doubles as a helicopter pad. I mean, whoa. Oh, I got kicked for a fly hack? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, great. And it froze my PC. Oh, maybe not. Gotta love it. The lag is real. Normally our server's not like this. I don't know. Oh, the admin. The owner might be actually doing something. Or it just, was rust and screwed up on me. See if I can get it to close now. I don't even see my mouse. This is gonna be lame. Sorry guys. Oh, there it is. Let's retry the connection. Rust is just being laggy. Go figure. we'll spawn in again and pick up where we left off. So yeah, this top area, it's you could just close it off and make it all just straight up honeycomb. That's gonna make it, what is it, 8, 16, 24 C4 at least minimum to break into one of your through your walls, or it's if you honeycomb just the top how I have it, it's I think 8, 16, at least 16 to breach to main loot area. But I mean, you can stack as much as you want. You can put. I've experimented with doing triangles just on top of the main core, or not triangles, but roofs, and that was pretty cool. But I like this design better, a lot better. No, don't fly hack me again. Are you fucking with me? What's up with this ladder, dude? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Of course, I'm doing a live stream, it would do this. Never ever have I gotten. I haven't had a fly violation in like over 6 months. Fly hack. Fucking admin getting fly hacked twice. I'm just gonna no clip it. The other person on silence probably like, what the hell? Or they're AFK. Yeah, fucking, you guys should join the server. It's pretty decent. Wipes bi-monthly. No BPs. For right now, it's vanilla. But it's pretty cool. You got people are pretty helpful if you need something. If I'm on as admin, I'll if you need something deleted real quick or removed, I'll help you out. I'd have to check back with the other admin. I'm not sure if we're still giving out recyclers or not, but you know, that can be pretty helpful, having one of those in your base. But normally we do a store for things that, depending on the wipe, if they help or not, or they might just be, you know, those like instruments and stuff like that that doesn't really give you an advantage at all. Or like, you know, the stupid mask, headdress, skin versions of stuff, what have you. Clip. Okay, more fly hack violations. I don't know, maybe it's just like the perfect length on that. I don't know. I know I combine this, but I don't. I don't have time for that. So, yeah, here's your helipad. You could build this out so you could actually have it covered. Like if I was gonna do it, I would probably like wall like right here, have this as the garage door, or two, and then wall it back this way, and then just land on this section and fly it in. You know, that's probably what I would do if I was gonna do it. For me, there's so many choppers on this server that I don't have to, and there's a road right there, so I just land it here as needed, and then when I'm done with it, I fly it over there and crash it, just to have it away from everything when it blows up. This I just use, you know, helicopter repair gnome. I got a little bit of fuel in there too. And this opens up to a trap. I got this way because when this door's blown and this door's eventually blown, it's going to be a bitch to get through here, or to destroy that. So that was my main thing. This drops down to drop boxes. I just have it for me and dude because it's just us screwing around. But this comes around to, oh man, there we go. This comes around to, bag area and an access to get up to the other levels. But this is so much area. You could either honeycomb this, or you could keep it like it is and just have this like weird, like, I don't know, looks like a nuclear core area. And then this is kind of like a trap area, so if someone would drop in, like you could put, traps in there or whatever, honeycomb it. But this is the access. My plan was just to honeycomb all of it and have this one pathway of access, so they could get onto. And the door's up there. You gotta jump on this to get up. Shotgun trap and gun turret. I have those open up like that, so you can jump out and get to the roof. Got your power generation here. That's all linked up and goes finally into that area. But I mean, like I said before, you can mix all these up. You could put a furnace in this one and that one and have this as your main loop over here. Or, do whatever you wanted, really. And the way that this is set up, you can just keep building honeycomb on top, or around it and on top of it. And, I mean, 3 of these is normally, I would say, enough power for a base this size. You can, juice it up by putting these up on platforms, making it harder to destroy. Or you could even, build platforms across this to make that like an enclosed area, or shooting area, turrets, fly your chopper just into the bottom, or whatever, There's got a lot of possibilities here to customize it. But, yeah. I'm going to go into the building and into a different video, but I just wanted to showcase what it looks like. I mean, some people will probably be able to build it just off of what I've shown you so far, but it's a cool design. There is kind of a trick with the furnaces too. You gotta, when you're doing your foundations, you gotta put them in. But I just put the SAM site up because it's wipe day. I wanted to preserve it enough so that I could do this video. But it looks cool at night with the lights out. Oh, I got them set up. You can see it kind of gives you, I did this one just so you know like the building height, and that one's actually the landing area, so you can actually land at night. But I mean, you could do it up for whatever you wanted to do. You could do the whole damn building. I don't care. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you'll join again sometime soon for when I make the video on building it. Later.